Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruta and I'm a mindset coach working with clients all over the world, helping them build thriving solo-line businesses, fulfilling, loving, passionate relationships, and incredible healthy lifestyles, being fully themselves, loving life, having fun, and with a peace of mind. And in this video, we are talking about what to do when you have lost momentum. This conversation is inspired by a call that I just had with one of my clients who has lost her momentum on the pursuit of building her solo line business as a coach, who has lost her touch with the vision that she had defined for herself, what it is that she dreams about, what it is that she imagines as her future, as her life. And so what happened on the way is that she literally got sucked back into her old habits, into her old patterns, simply because she literally just paid way too much attention to what is going on in the here and now and not enough attention to where she is heading. Now, I'm not claiming that you need to forget and ignore and neglect where you are at as of now. We are not talking about, ignoring your current circumstances or kind of, in a way, dismissing where you're at right now. But we're talking about finding the balance between feeling grateful what you have accomplished so far and what you have built for yourself and created for yourself so far, with eagerness for more, eagerness for your future, excitement about your future. So what is often happening and why people lose that momentum is because the distance between where you are compared to where you want to be feels too large. The distance seems so big that it is kind of overwhelming, and that is why it's really easy to lose the momentum and become somehow disconnected from that exciting vision, from that imagination, from that vision and dream that you have created, how your life could and will actually turn out to be. So when it becomes too big of a gap and you lose that momentum, then automatically you literally fall back into your old patterns. So in order to overcome this little bump on the road, you need to fall in love with your future again and again and again. You need to remind yourself how exciting it's going to be once you actually make that happen. You need to remind yourself that your future is actually way closer than you think it is, and really that seeming distance, that seeming gap between you or where you are compared to where you want to be is way, way, way smaller than your mind makes you believe it is. And why is that? Is because really the reason why we think it's so far away is because of our belief system, because your subconscious mind thinks and is used to and is familiar that the current circumstances and the current environment and everything that you have created so far is very normal, it's very comfortable, and that's where you are. So when you are actually emotionally engaging with your future self, with your future vision, then automatically you become that person, or you become more of that person who is actually going to make it happen. So you automatically kind of shift your identity, because when you are emotionally engaged with your vision and your future and you're excited about what it has for you, what kind of environment you are going to be in, what kind of community you're going to surround yourself with, what kind of people are going to be in your life, what kind of business is going to be run by you, what kind of people you're going to work with, what kind of business partners you will have, where you're going to live, how your lifestyle is going to look like. Will you have a dog? Will you have a cat? Will you have an amazing partner? Like, what is it that you will have? When you make that image so incredibly vivid to an extent that you can feel it in your body. You feel relaxed, you feel free, you feel excited, you feel confident, you feel joyful, you feel at peace and at ease, and everything that has all these details in your vision is just so normal and so neutral to you. And that is when you're so emotionally engaged with that future self that automatically you act in a different way. Automatically you take different action. Automatically you show up in a different way. Automatically you express yourself as that future version of self. So literally you're collapsing that gap, that an illusion of gap, really, because there is no gap between you and where you want to be. In its essence, if you are knowing at least a little bit about quantum physics, everything is possible in the here and now. So you can literally tap into that energy right now, and by tapping into that energy, when you become that person, you will see results so much quicker. And even if you don't see the results right away, you will keep the momentum. You will feel inspired to take action. You will feel inspired to reach out to people. You will feel inspired to have these kind of conversations with higher quality people. You will feel inspired to eat certain foods, or to exercise more, or to spend your time on something that is actually beneficial and moving things forward and moving the needle, rather than wasting your time and energy on things like social media or compulsive shopping or watching Netflix or whatever it is. Now, I'm not saying that it is wrong in any way to enjoy your life. So by all means, go and watch a movie, go and do things, go have a bath, go listen to music, dance, whatever it is that you desire. However, that must be aligned with that future self. It has to come from a place of acceptance and love and joy and peace, and just really having a good time in the here and now, because that is the version of you who is manifesting that future, that vision that you have identified and crystallized for yourself. And so that means that you're not doing all these amazing things for yourself from a place of like, oh, I'm just kind of distracting myself, and my current relationship sucks and I want to just forget about it, so I will just watch, I don't know, 5 episodes of one series in the evening, and that's how it goes. That's not what we're talking about. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about, because I used to be a compulsive shopper. I used to be watching a lot of movies and episodes, and like literally kill time, like 5-6 hours in a row watching things online. I used to binge eat when I was dealing with my loss of my mom when I was 23. Between 23 and 25 or 6, I was literally having this eating disorder, binge eating all the time, and literally thinking about food. As I'm eating, I was thinking about what's next, what I'm going to eat next. So that's definitely not what I'm talking about right here. What we're talking about is you need to prioritize your future, your exciting next steps over where you're at right now. And again, as I said, we're not neglecting where you are. We, in fact, honor it. We are grateful for it. We appreciate everything that we currently have. We're excited about where we are, and we don't make ourselves wrong for how little we have accomplished or how much more there is to do and much more there is to learn. No, honor where you are and really love yourself and be compassionate about everything that you have done in your life thus far. But like I said, it's really about the balance. So you need to fall in love with that future opportunity, with your future idea, with that vision, making it as vivid as possible. And as you are making it as vivid as possible, and as you're feeling it within yourself, then automatically you become a match to it, or at least more of a match. And so what really happens, not only that you collapse that gap, that seeming illusionary gap, but also over time you build that confidence over and over and over again, because you're reminding yourself of your future opportunities, of your future accomplishments and results, and this amazing thriving business that you have built, and this loving, wonderful relationship that you're in, and how lucky you are, and where you live, and what kind of environment you're living in, and the people that are in your life. So basically you're reminding yourself of all of that. And as you do, because you are taking that inspired action, you reinforce this engagement, emotional engagement, this excitement over and over and over again, making it more and more solid within yourself. So you become more and more confident, you become more and more sure that that manifestation is just around the corner, because not only that you're doing something in order to make it happen, but also you really feel that things are shifting. You feel that things are moving because you are taking action, and you're becoming that person. You're becoming that person who is more excited about where you're heading than where you are. Literally paying more attention to your kind of destination, enjoying the journey, but you are more concerned with your destination than you are with your current circumstances. And why is that so important is because so many people, like this client that I had a call with this just an hour or two ago, is that she literally got sucked into her current circumstances, having a job that she just doesn't like, and everything is just kind of taking a toll on her. And then she goes on vacations, and those vacations kind of makes her imbalanced again, and takes her focus away from working on herself and for working on the future vision. And then every time she comes back from the holiday, she's like, oh my gosh, I need to get back and to reconnect again, and it just doesn't work. So one more thing that I want to mention is that it's not that you treat that future vision or future self or that identity or everything that we're talking about here as one of the aspects of your life. Like, okay, so I'm going to build a business, I'm going to work on myself, I also have a job, I also have, the house to take care of, I also have a dog to walk, I also have a partner to love, and so on. What you need to understand is that personal development and your future vision are not just aspects of your life, they are in fact the foundation that sets the tone for every single aspect of your life. So when you set the foundation, okay, this is who I am, this is what I'm building my life towards, this is my vision, and this is what I'm creating in my lifetime, and I am becoming this person who has all of these aspects that I want. And then on that foundation, you're building, okay, this is my career, whatever that means, purposeful, thriving business, or an amazing, incredible, meaningful career, wherever it is. The relationship bit, love, friendships, family members, whatever it is that comes to community, as well as lifestyle, how you treat your body, how you exercise, how you spend your quality time, how you treat yourself, how you treat your mind, and so on and so forth. So it's not just, oh, I will do a little bit of this and I will do a little bit of that, and I will just, it's just one of the aspects throughout my day. No, that becomes your new identity. It becomes who you actually truly are. That is who you are. When you build that as a foundation, then it is inevitable that you will create what you want. It is inevitable because it's just not possible for you to give up, because that is your new self. You are so excited about your future, and it's so realistic, and it is actually so real that it's just a non-negotiable. It's a no-brainer. It's just of course, that is who I am. I am that person who has these things. And because I am this person who has these things, I therefore live that way. So when people say, oh, but I feel demotivated to go exercise, or I don't want to eat these kind of foods because that's just whatever, I keep on falling into my old patterns of eating unhealthy. Well, when you build that foundation, I am athletic, I am fit, I'm healthy, I'm energetic, I always treat my body the best I can, I eat healthy foods, I exercise every day, I feel amazing when I move, blah, 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 all of these things, then the habits come with it. The habits come afterwards as a byproduct of your healthy belief system. So again, to just quickly summarize what we are talking about here, fall in love with your future to keep that momentum going, because if you will pay more attention to where you're at, to your current circumstances and what you have accomplished so far, and you will forget and disconnect from your future vision, you are not going to manifest what you want. You must balance these two out in order to become the person who has what you desire, who manifests what you want. So yes, so that is what I wanted to share with you today. Just one more thing. It's really about commitment. It's about commitment to yourself. It's about commitment to your future. It's even a commitment to your friends, to your community, to your family, to your kids, to your siblings, to your parents, to your colleagues, to your business partners, to the world as a whole. It is a commitment, which means that you need to believe in yourself, and you need to remember that life is freaking short. It really is. God damn it. Life is freaking short. My mom passed away when she was 47. Life is freaking short. So make the most out of it. And that means when you commit and you believe in yourself and you remember that life is freaking too short, then you need to take responsibility for it, which means paying attention to the things that are bringing you to where you want to be. Because otherwise you're just wasting your energy and time, and really it's too bad, because you are incredible, and if you don't do this, you're wasting your potential, and there's just so much you have to offer. There is so much you can bring to this world. There's so much value you can add, and you are not doing so because you're holding yourself back, because you're paying too much attention to where you are, and you're paying too much attention to your old beliefs, to your old thoughts, to your old patterns, and you're too attached to it. So once you take responsibility, then you realize that really it's just a matter of how you spend your energy and what you pay attention to. Now, the last thing that I want to mention, when you're falling in love with your future, when you're falling in love with that vision again, when you're connecting with it again, when you're emotionally engaging with it again, treat your current circumstances, treat your current life, your current relationships, your current business situation as a temporary situation. Treat it as a temporary station in between, just a place which you are grateful for, to have the shelter, to have the support, to have everything that you need in order to kind of jump on a springboard to your next level. So treat it as a temporary station. I mean, seriously, we're always moving forward. So that's how you get the momentum, right? When you jump. So, okay, I hope it was helpful. Let me know what you think. Send me a message. I would love to hear more about what you think about all of these topics and what you're creating and what you're aspiring to create. And leave a comment below if you want to. And see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.